Hey everyone, this is an instructional video to help you get started with ROS2 and your GitHub Codespace. The goal behind this video is when you are creating your Codespace, if you run into any hurdles or need to get your development environment set up, you could follow this video and it should get you in a place where you could start working with ROS. So if you're at this point, I'm hoping or I'm assuming that you have a GitHub account already. If you don't, you need a GitHub account. So create one, and then you're going to go to this URL. So here I am signed in, and you're going to go to this URL, ros2-github-codespace. Should lead you here. What you're going to do is you're going to hit code, and if it's your first time coming to this page, it's going to send you over here. You're going to see these three tabs. You're going to hit code spaces, and if this is your first code space, it's going to look a little differently, but you're going to want to create a code space off main. That's what the button might look like. In this case, I have one already that I've used before, so I'm going to click it, and I'm going to open it in a new tab. And this is going to open up the code space. And so what's happening when we open up these code spaces? Well, I have a configuration file that's installing all the things that we need for ROS, any simulators, any of that good stuff, setting it up so you don't have to do that. If it's your first time opening up a code space, this may take a while. So be patient and let it do its thing. You know that it's still working because you see a bunch of these loading indicators, loading icons, activating extension, and there's nothing in the terminal. When it's done, it should look more something along the lines of this. Still going. While that's going, side note, if you feel like your code space is taking a while and you have a card attached to your GitHub account, or I think you might have free credit, you might be able to change the machine type in order to make the machine a little bit more powerful. And the benefit of that is that these startups will be a lot faster. Your whole experience will be a little bit better. But it's not required. The basic or the free version of the machine should be completely fine. Okay, so we're at a point now where the machine has been configured. We can write commands and we can use this as though it is on our computer. In actuality, it's on a computer somewhere else. The first thing I want to do is that I would go to ports. For anyone who's rerunning a code space, you might see 6080 is being used. I recommend to stop forwarding the port, and it removes it from here. This port is what we use to send the data over to a simulator. And if you have run this code space before, you were running the simulator before, 6080 might still be open. So I would recommend, if you see it open, remove it. Okay. Now we want to actually start up the simulator again and make sure all of that's working. So how do we start up the simulator? So right now we have ROS2. How do we start the simulator now so we can start running commands? At the bottom here, you'll see that there is this command here. We're going to copy this command, and we're going to come into the terminal, and we're going to run it. I pasted it, hit enter. Okay. It's running. Now you see that port, before it said 2 ports, now it says 3 ports, okay? So you're just going to leave this in this terminal, and you're going to open up another terminal, okay? And so you see 2 terminals here. Leave that one open. This is your new one. If you go over here, you'll see ports, and you see 6080 again. Like we did in class, you want to click the little Earth icon. It'll open it up in the browser. You're going to want to click vnc.html, and then you'll click connect. Cool. So I like to, if you have the real estate, I like to put them side by side. So we have the simulator here. You can even make this a little bit smaller and make your code larger. Cool. So how do we know this is all working now? So we have the simulator up, or we have Ubuntu. You see Ubuntu here, and we have our development environment. So what I'd like to do is to make sure that this is all working, I'll come over here and I will run this node. Hit enter. And you see that Turtlesim has loaded. Because this is a node in your ROS graph, you need to keep this node running. This node is your simulator. So in order to write code or run commands or run files, we need another terminal. So we have 3 terminals open. And now in this terminal, I'm going to publish commands to the simulator. Click that. Hit enter. And we'll see that the Turtlebot is listening or subscribed to that topic, and we're publishing commands to that topic, publishing data to that topic. I'm gonna hit Control C. Control C stops a file from running. Control C. Okay. Cool. Now we see the simulator working. We see us publishing commands. We have these 3 terminals, all that great stuff. One last thing I want to show in this video is I'm going to Control C to end this node. I'm going to do ROS2 topic list. So we see there's no nodes that are running, or no topics that are running, or that has data. To do ROS2 node list, there's no nodes running. Cool. The other simulator that I want to run is the Turtlebot simulator. And what we'll do is we can copy this, or the first one, hit enter. So we have the simulator already working in the corner there. Now when we issue that command, a different simulator should spin up. This might take a little bit more time. So for the Gazebo simulator, I needed to hit Control C and write that command, initiate that command once more, and then I saw the simulator here working. So you can drag and drop. You can see your little robot in this room. Okay, cool. If you have followed up to this point, what do you have now? You have a ROS2 environment that you can connect to a simulator. You can run Turtlesim, which is a 2D simulator, and you can also run Gazebo, which is a 3D simulator. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. But if you follow this video exactly to how I did it here, you should be good to go, and you should be in a good place to get your environment set up so you can do the project.